Good morning, guys. You might be wondering why I'm under the covers. One of the worst things about living in Washington in the summer is how early it gets so bright. So most of the time, around 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, I go under the covers and stay here till I'm ready to wake up. So I know there's this whole debate online about when is the best time to drink your coffee, like because of cortisol and yada yada yada. I drink my coffee as soon as I wake up, which I know like isn't probably the best thing. Like I totally can acknowledge the science behind like all of these articles and these people who read them and kind of just relay the information, but I don't really care. This is like a part of like my ritual. Okay, all that to say, I always wake up and make my coffee. And I will continue to do that, probably till I die. That being said, I try to balance. I typically pour myself 2 cups of water in the morning, and then I loosely keep track of like how long it takes me to finish it. Sometimes I'm like, and sometimes it's still there. Like at 3 p.m. I'm trying. Anyway, I used to be a really big bullet journaler, and then I just stopped because it was so time consuming, and I'm kind of just doing like a weekly spread. Since I'm not taking like really any classes that are demanding, I don't have much on my agenda, but I do have a massage today, so I'm gonna put that in, which I'm super excited about. It's my first massage. So I'm really bad about my to-do list, honestly. Like I kind of just procrastinate it till the very end. And then I've also been vlogging my workouts. This is a new week. It's Monday, so I mean, it's not Monday, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, so my workout log is pretty empty. But I have another one right here. There was another week where like it was just like no workout, no workout, no workout. And I was like, oops. The next thing I wanted to do is do like a face ice bath. So normally, I'd say I am pretty consistent with like gua shawing. Probably not as consistent as I should be, but it is something that like I try to do every few days. The point is I wake up puffy regardless. So I thought that I would try an ice bath, mainly because I saw a video on YouTube recently of Bella Hadid doing it. So I'm gonna try it. Let's do this. The problem with doing an ice bath every morning, if you don't have a fridge that makes ice, is like you have to be on top of making ice, which I'm already bad at, like for my coffee. What is gonna fit my face? Okay, I feel like the biggest one makes the most sense.
Stop it. Get some help.
This one, I think I might do this one. This is like a medium-sized bowl. I watched a few videos on TikTok of like dermatologists reacting to like ice bathing, and they did say that it can help like morning puffiness and swelling, but I believe a lot of them pointed out the fact that like people were doing it for extended amounts of time with like no protective barrier, like a towel, because they were saying that the harsh temperature and the direct contact of ice on the skin can kind of hurt the barrier, especially like if you have like dry skin. So I think I'm gonna do mine with a towel. Although like I kind of think I should, like my first one, I should do it with no towel. Okay, I'm also scared of like inhaling water through my nose, like even in the pool, so I think I need to cover my nose. How do I do this? Am I less puffy? I'm red. Immediate thoughts were like I couldn't breathe. I think it was so cold that like I couldn't breathe under the water. Wait, do I look like less puffy? I'm gonna take a few minutes after my ice bath to gua sha because I personally feel like I see the most results with gua shaing. My review of that ice bath is I kind of liked it. I definitely feel more awake. I wonder if it has any like cognitive benefits as far as like our brain reacting to the cold. I was reading an article that was saying that women don't benefit from like cold plunging and then going to the sauna, which I thought was interesting. I feel like women in general just do better with like warmth. Like I was saying earlier, I have a massage scheduled today, which I'm like super excited for. Don't really need to put on makeup today because I'm just gonna be like this. But I put some pressure. That's my gua sha routine, guys. I really do feel like this helps for some reason. Yeah, I mean, not for some reason, there's a whole like lymphatic system that goes into it, and like you have to like activate your lymph nodes. I'm just saying, I feel like it helps me personally, so I will continue to gua sha. Okay, wait, I went to Glossier. Let me show you what I got. I got the banana like lip balm holder from their collab with Magnolia, which it's so cute. I don't have a bomb.com on it because I don't like it, but my lid broke for it, so it was just like perfect timing. Since I'm having a massage today, I'm like not really gonna get dressed, so I'm gonna continue wearing this tank top. This is from Aerie, and then I'm gonna put on some leggings. It's 10 o'clock now, and I'm kind of just gonna get started on chores because God knows that like my closet is so bad. I'm actually heading back home to Texas tomorrow, so I really need to do laundry and figure out like what the heck I'm gonna take. Hey guys, we just got to our massage place. I don't think it's technically called like a massage parlor, right? Is that like code word for something like a different type of massage? I don't know. We just got to the building where the massage is gonna happen. This is my first ever massage, so I'm super excited. I decided to have like a self-care day because I just finished 6 months of like the internship portion essentially for my occupational therapy degree. I'm getting like a 60-minute. Okay, so I booked like a full body massage, and then I think when we get there, they like hear your problems and then they decide like what technique is best for you. So I actually don't know what type of massage I'm getting. I just know that it's an hour. I brought my makeup to kind of do after because I know they say like you're not supposed to wear any makeup like when you're like face down in the pillow of their thing. I kind of wrote down like a little plan in my journal for what I would like to do today. I'm not gonna hold myself to like doing every single thing because I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose of like a self-care relaxing day. I'm gonna go inside and get checked in. I'm sure there's some type of paperwork I have to sign, so and if you want to set your back down. Hey guys, so I just finished up at the Remedy store. I totally forgot to show my coffee, or I showed it, but I don't think I rated it. It was $10, but it was unfortunately a 10 out of 10. We got a Palo Santo stick, which we like to burn occasionally. And then we also picked up some more incense. I adore the way this smells. We go to this natural store called Rainbow something, and they're our favorite. They're like 10 for $2. These are kind of like our mood setters in our apartment. It's super hot outside, so I'm gonna head home and put on like shorts. I'm heading to Sephora for a lip balm. I think I want the Edam, I think that's how you say it, lip balm, but only like a certain color. So hopefully they have it. Do you have a YouTube channel? Yes. Can I follow you? I stopped for some food, but I wanted to try on my lip balm. So I got a new one. I didn't bring my tripod, which is probably a mistake. I got the Edam lip balm. Try to squeeze out. Oh, feels really good on the lips. Cool. Literally one of my favorite meals ever. I know it probably just comes like in a box, but I love it.